Hello, my name is Mariana, and today this is a reading for Libra. So Libra, as usual, I'm doing this reading with my tarot deck, so the cards that you'll see are from this deck. And today your message, Libra, has a lot about like graduation, but it's like being acknowledged, being recognized. You know, it's almost like you are receiving some sort of graduation honoring, or like there is like it's not the word that came through is like gratification, but that's not exactly how I'm seeing it. It's like, yes, it can be very gratifying or satisfying. Gratifying or satisfying. It's like receiving an accolade. There's some sort of recognition that is coming your way, Libra. And I feel like it's almost like you were working for it. It's not something that is coming as a surprise. It's like you are receiving it with gratitude and you're owning it. You know that you deserve it. So there's a lot of like ownership, taking ownership. But there's also a lot of like it's not just the physical statue or plaque or money or some sort of just like this materially displayed recognition, right? It's like there is that aspect, but there's also another aspect of you feeling all of the emotional recognition. It's like there's more than just, seeing your name on a diploma, right? Or seeing that you have truly accomplished something that you know you deserve to be recognized, to be applauded. There's a lot of like understanding on your part that you deserve this recognition, that you are really truly very valuable. But it's like you see yourself as this first card, the Emperor. So this actually came through with receive your honors, receive your accolades. So there's something that it's almost like, I was going to say like a gift or a present, but it's not something that you don't know it's coming, right? It's not something that is going to surprise you. It's something that you have worked for. You have done everything that you could to be recognized, to receive the sort of, mission accomplished stamp, or, some sort of I feel like it's something that, it has like a kind of ritual. It's almost like something that is a little bit more formal than just like, good job, you have done everything great. It's more than that. It's like there's like an altar, or what is oh yeah, the name that came through with the Four of Pentacles was like a podium. So it's almost like, it's not that you were competing, it's nothing like that, but it's like you had a mission or you had a goal, and the goal was to, be in the Emperor's seat. So it's almost like you knew where you were going, and you knew that it's like, okay, so the word that I just heard with the Four of Pentacles, it's like distinguishment. Is there some sort of like prize or like a distinguishment act or something like that? I don't know. I just came through as like this one word, distinguishment. So it's almost like you're being distinguished, right? It's like there is some sort of recognition that puts you one step above maybe the general collective around you, or your group of coworkers, or at university, or however is in your case. But to you, Libra, it's like you know that you deserve this sort of prize, this sort of acknowledgement. And it's something that it's beyond just the material value, or the you know, the monetary aspect of it, even though yes, it can be, you know, plentiful and, you know, really truly abundant, but it's like, you know, that the value of this spot, of this seed, perhaps, I apologize. Oh my God, it's so close. This helicopter just flew so low. Sorry about that, Libra. So again, it's like you deserve to be sitting in the Empress seat. It's like this is your rightful place. And this is actually something that has been, you know, coming up lately in the recent readings about, you know, taking your rightful place. And the true value for you, Libra, because another four comes, you know, after the Four of Pentacles, here is the Cups suit. So it's like, it's beyond just the material value. It's beyond just the sum or the prize or the diploma, right? It's about the emotional aspect of it, especially because after this Four of Cups, we have the Moon card. So what I'm seeing is like, you know, these four cards here, well, these are four cards, and, you know, each major arcana is holding or, you know, handing a card that is number four, which, you know, to me, number four brings a lot of structure, a lot of stability, like a firm ground to stand on. And this is like your rightful seat or your rightful podium, right? It's like you're taking the highest place in the podium, right, Libra, for your own accomplishments. And this is something that, like, you know that you deserve it, but you know that you deserve not just the material side of it or, you know, the financial side of it. It's also about the emotional recognition, or like the well, I was going to say a vulnerability, but it's more like openness to something that you were feeling in your heart, that you were feeling like intuitively, that was coming through. And the interesting thing, it's like, you know, the Emperor being a very masculine energy, and the Moon that is a very feminine, you know, energy. It's like these two, it's almost like the masculine is, you know, it's not their concern, but like their main attribute is to deal with practical things in a very objective manner. And the Moon, like, because it deals with the subjective, it's like she can touch the realm of the unknown, or the realm of the emotional, of something that cannot be decided practically, or cannot be thought, can only be felt, right? Do you see the difference here? It's like you are taking ownership of something that you knew was your rightful place, your rightful, you know, what is the word? Just, you knew that you completed your mission, right? Or your job, or your task, or your life's mission, right? So with the Moon, it's like she goes deeper into a much more, the word that is coming through is like unexplainable terrain, right? If this is very tangible, this is completely like very subtle and very malleable and very adaptable, right? But there's also something that I'm seeing with the Moon, is like I'm seeing you here, you know, lying down on the Moon, Libra, and this feels like it's very relaxing and comforting. And this is something that is coming also from the Force, right? Especially because if we think of, you know, the Emperor being the card number 4, now that I'm just realizing it, it's like there are so many Force for you. And I feel like, well, this, the way that I just said it, it feels like this is bringing you force and strength, right? And security and stability. But just, it's not just on this physical sense, right? It's also in this emotional kind of stability, because you feel like you are being comforted. You feel like you're being, it's like I'm seeing like a mother, you know, cradling her baby, right? It's like singing a lullaby and, you know, putting you to sleep, especially because I feel like all of this, like, it's some sort of like official ceremony, but like it feels very formal. It's like something that, you know, you cannot wear your jumper and, you know, something that is, you know, much more casual. It's like you have to be like very neat, like you have to prepare yourself for it, like you're going to step into the seat of the emperor. So it's like you have to be like, you have to be uh in the same level, but you are, it's like you're just dressing up to the occasion, right? So, but the true value in it is like joining the two aspects, the material aspect and the emotional aspect, and feeling comforted by maybe the, you know, the financial aspect of it, knowing that there is security, but there's also like the emotional stability. So there's a lot to take in, right? There's a lot that you know that you deserve, that you know that you're ready to step, you know, on this first place on the podium, to take your place that is, you know, yours, Libra, that it is your rightful place, but it brings stability in all aspects of your life, right? Do you see that? So after the moon, here comes the moment with another four, right? The Four of Swords. But this Four of Swords came through as an exhalation. It's almost like, because there was maybe a lot of formality, or there was a lot of, you know, it's a big chapter, right? It's like, it's a big accomplishment. It's something that it's like you're obtaining this sense of structure and stability from many different sides of your life, or many different aspects that you had put in all of the effort. So now you're receiving the recognition and the acknowledgement. So it was like a lot to take in. It's almost like you were holding your breath a little bit. So with the Four of Swords, it's like, Libra, now that you're, you know, in the arms of the moon, right? Being like, now that you have acknowledged not only the 3D aspect of it, but also the very intuitive side of it and the emotional balance that comes with it. It's like, now you can breathe out. Now you can relax. Now you don't have to keep on, you know, holding tight, or, you know, just really holding your position. It's like you can relax, right? It's like if you are, you know, uptight, it's like now it's time to relax. It's almost like I need this time to relax too, because I can feel like it's not so much about the pressure of it, because I feel like you recognizing your own value, it's like, you know, that this is something that it's not just like a formality, right? That you have to show up. It's like you deserve to be there, so you want to be there. It's like it's bringing you a lot of, like, you know, it's interesting because the Nine of Pentacles is not here, but all of these fours are bringing me such independence, like the ownership of your own structure, of your own foundation, of your own stability. It's bringing you such like security in your own being, right? Even though like now the universe is saying like, now you can relax. But know this, Libra, the moment that you relax is the moment when, you know, the Death card is coming with the Ace of Inspiration. Actually, the word that came through with the Ace of Wands was inspiration, right? And this has all to do with the moon. It's like the moment that you know, you go to the arms of the woman you love, or the man you love, or your mother, or, you know, somebody that gives you this sense of like home and comfort, right? Represented by the moon. It's like you can, it's like you can trust in what you don't see, but what you feel, because whatever is coming next, it's like this door is talking about the closure, right? It's actually this ending of something. It's like the recognition, the official stamp, like, or the official diploma that has your name on it. It's like, or whatever accolade you're receiving, right? This is closing a door on a chapter that may have felt, remember when I was talking about like, now you can breathe out, because somehow like, it's like you knew that you were going through something like so big, like a chapter that was really intense and really profound. And this is the reason why you were recognizing your own value, not just in the physical sense, but also in this much more, well, cosmic, or it's coming through as multidimensional, but I'm just, you know, questioning, but why multidimensional? So because I want to, yeah, I feel like this multidimensional aspect of it's like, because it's integrating your entire being. It's not just your human being or your human self, right? Or your physical accomplishments, right? Or your professional accomplishments. Or your health accomplishments. It's much more like integral. It's like this bigger chapter, right? That now you're closing the door. And this is the reason why you can feel the relief, right? Of just exhaling and everything that you were holding tight to hold that position, because you knew that that was the way to achieve this place, or to be able to like call this emperor's seat your own seat, right? But now that this chapter is over, now that this door is closed, there is some sort of like ending that gives way to a new beginning, obviously with the Ace of Wands. But with this Ace of Wands that came with the word inspiration, remember when I was talking about like, so there's a lot that you have to take in while this ceremony of, you know, recognition is going on, and you're receiving the honors, receiving the accolades, and accepting it and owning it, right? This is really, really important, Libra. But there's also this, when you acknowledge the emotional aspect, it's like, this is the moment that you can find comfort and relaxation, and you can just surrender to the arms of, you know, your loved ones to celebrate this. And this is when everything that is here in these three cards happen at the same time. It's like you relax, but you know that this is, you know, closed, this chapter is finished, but there's also like this new inspiration that comes in. It's almost like this new desire that comes when you feel like you're embraced, when you feel like, you know, you're surrounded by people that care about you, that love you, that are, they are celebrating with you, right? So this moon card was also talking about dream work. This inspiration that comes from the Ace of Wands, it's not something that is, it's yet to be formed. It hasn't taken shape yet. It's like there's something that, it's like this spark, right? But it's just like the desire or the willpower coming to light when this door is closed. So it's almost like, because this was occupying your mind or your time, or, you know, just, it's like it was with, you know, with this door open, there was too much information coming from the other side, you know, meaning everything that you had to do to get to the point of being recognized as the emperor, right? So there was a lot that was occupying yourself with, you know, on the other side of this door. But now that this door is shut, it's like you can acknowledge, you can see what is here, that it's almost like a very dimmed light that only if you have nothing else disturbing you, right? It's like only when this door is closed that you can really perceive this inspiration, this new thing that is just brewing, right? And I feel like when you feel like you are embraced, when you feel like you are protected, you are at home with those who love you, this is when you can dream of a new inspiration, of something that is like a new door maybe to explore. So yeah, who knows if this is a new door or not, but we'll see. I'm going to pull more cards for you, Libra, and also I'm going to pull from the astrological runes in the extended reading. So if you want to join me there, I'll be happy to see you. If not, I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.